Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today I will be explaining chapter 2, the last part of chapter 2 of science fact of the book Science Fact File 1 for her class 6 and it's as I left off the previous explanation of this book, which was of the same chapter, at the topic of ear. But then there's still one more topics left. Have specifically three more topics excluding the exercise. So let's quickly do that, okay? I'll quickly explain it. Alright, let's begin. So this is the book. Now we will go over here. So we left off at the topic of ear. I explained this is at the end of the previous this one. So now I will explain. So next we will explain skin. I will explain skin. So the next topic is skin. As you can see, our bodies are covered in skin, and the skin stops germs and harmful chemicals getting into the body, and also provides protection against sunlight. Right? It also prevents the loss of water from the body. So basically, the skin in which our skin in like here you have your skin. I have skin on my hand, and of course it is covered in skin. The skin, it basically stops germs and harmful chemicals from getting into our body. So germs and harmful chemicals don't get through the skin into our body, and it also prevents the loss of water from the body. Otherwise, all the water in our body would just be lost by it flowing out, because there would be nothing preventing it from going out. And then it also provides protection against sunlight. So it would also protect us against sunlight, right? That so we don't get sunburned that easily. Okay? And so the skin has two main layers. So it has two main layers: the inner layer, which is this area, as you can in this diagram, and then the outer layer, which is the area that you would see. And then there's a layer of fat under that, and then scattered throughout the skin are nerve cells. So scattered throughout this are many nerve cells. These are all nerve cells that are being shown here. And except for the hair, but all of the rest are nerve cells, and they are sensitive to who touch, and they are sensitive to touch, pressure, and temperature. So they are one sensitive to touch, pressure, and temperature. Some also give the sensation of pain, and there's also the cold effect. So these are temperatures, and then the hair is here as well. And lots of nerve cells sensitive to touch on the fingertips, lips, and tongue. So they tell so and so. Oh, there are also sensitive nerve cells to touch on our fingertips. It's right here. There's a lot of nerve cells sensitive to touch here, and also on the lips. So on our lips, there are also more sensitive nerve cells for touch. They tell you whether surfaces are hard, soft, rough, or smooth. They are also at the root of every hair on your body. So they're also on the root of all of our hairs that are on our body. So yeah, that's how it works. Next. And then there are two types of nerve cells that detect temperature. The front of the body has more nerve cells which are sensitive to heat, and the back. So oh that which is why our backs tends to feel feels colder when we are in a cold place. So basically, our front of the body has more of these nerve cells sensitive to heat than the back. So, so, so the back has more that are sensitive to cold. Also, that's why it's colder on our back than our front normally. And then sensation of pain tells you that something is wrong in the body. Free nerve endings detect pain. These are also also found all over the skin, and also inside the body. So these are found all over our skin and inside our body. Brown or black coloring in the skin absorbs harmful sunlight. People with little or no skin coloring are easily sunburned. So people with little or no skin coloring are very easily sunburned. And then brown or black coloring in the skin absorbs harmful sunlight. So that's our first topic. Like we have two more topics remaining, which are both on this page. So they are smaller topics, but due to that, they are all paragraphs rather than smaller like paragraph. Smaller paragraphs. These are one big paragraph. Well, this is two smaller paragraphs. So yeah, let's continue. Our next point, our next topic is the tongue. So, our tongue basically has many taste buds, and in between the ridges and they taste four basic tastes: bitter, salty, sour, and sweet. And also, spicy is not actually a taste; it's a form of pain sensation. And so, nerve cells in the taste buds send signals to the brain, which interprets them as So basically, nerve cells that are in these taste buds send signals, also, and then the brain interprets these signals as taste. Although these tastes can be detected all over the tongue, scientists have shown that different areas of the tongue are more sensitive to certain area tastes than others. So now, rather than and the taste, so even though they're detected all over the tongue, the same tastes, some areas are more sensitive to other certain tastes than others. So our next topic is the nose. So this is a nerve from the brain, and then the air current flow through the nose, which we will now see what this is about. Your nose contains nerve cells that are sensitive to chemicals in the air. So there are nerve cells in our nose which are, are sensitive to the chemicals in the and so oops, sorry. Okay, so it basically shows more of the it basically is sensitive to the chemicals in the air. So when we breathe in in through our these chemicals dissolve in a thin film of water that covers the inside. So these chemicals then dissolve into the thin film of water that covers the inside of the nose. Well, not the nose, sorry, but I mean, like in the inside, basically, it covers the inside, and then the dissolved chemicals are detected by nerve cells. So then these dissolved chemicals are then detected by nerve cells, and then they send signals to the brain, and so because of those signals, the brain will interpret them as smells. And also, here's something interesting about this flavor, which is written here: flavors are smells. That's why you do not taste the food so well if a cold blocks your nose. So, yep, that's the whole thing. That's the whole chapter. Because now we have the exercise MCQs, true false, diagram, matching diagram, ideas for investigation, and then the next chapter begins. So that's it for now. Goodbye. And so that's the whole explanation. And so goodbye.